I'm sure there's times when you're thinking to yourself, what events changed the U.S. and shaped it to be a great country like it is today? Things come to mind, I'm sure, the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, but today I want to focus on one event in particular, the Louisiana Purchase. According to Thomas Fleming, an avid historian, in his book, The Louisiana Purchase, which was published in 2003, the Louisiana Purchase is arguably one of the biggest land deals in the history of not only the United States, but in the world. After extensive research, I want to talk to you all today not only about the Louisiana Purchase itself, but the events leading up to the Louisiana Purchase and how the Louisiana Purchase has impacted the United States and shaped it to become a great country like it is today. The 1800s were a time when every growing nation was trying to make a name for itself in the world stage. The United States had just come off a victory against Great Britain in the Revolutionary War, but one thing was holding them back. As you can see from this map, the Mississippi River is the backbone, almost like the spine in the United States, in the continental United States. However, the United States at the time, in the 1800s, did not control the Mississippi River. It was controlled by the French, because right down here you can see the port of New Orleans, which French ruler Napoleon had owned. Napoleon had every aspiration to create a French nation in North America and wanted to start at the port of New Orleans. The port of New Orleans allows for goods to be traded up and down the Mississippi River, which was vital for the United States to thrive. President Thomas Jefferson understood this, and so he sent an ambassador to Paris to negotiate with Napoleon to try and purchase the port of New Orleans. However, because of the French involvement in their war with Great Britain, Napoleon understood that he needed funds to hopefully succeed in the war. So not only did he end up selling the port of New Orleans to the United States, he sold what became known as Louisiana Territory. The Louisiana Territory, according to Dr. James K. Hosmer, another avid historian, in his book, The History of the Louisiana Purchase, which was published in 1902, was officially signed April 30th, 1803. The Louisiana Purchase is one of the biggest purchases ever, and it was sold, the United States sold it, according to Martin Kelly in his article, Jefferson and the Louisiana Purchase, published in 2012, for $15 million, and he received 800,000 square miles in return. 800,000 square miles is the equivalent to 52,800,000 acres. Now, to put that in perspective for you, the price per acre for the Louisiana Purchase was 4 cents an acre. I looked up how much an acreage would cost today, and on the properties section of localwatch.com, and for a 93 acreage farm, it's $530,000. Now, to do the math, that's $5,680.92 for an acre. So it's considerably gone up. So in our eyes, this is a steal. The Louisiana Purchase was a big, big deal. And to add on to that, it doubled our size as a country. As you can see, according to Colin Steefe in his article, The Louisiana Purchase, which was published in 2012, we gained present country parts of states, as you can see, Oklahoma, Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas, Iowa, parts of Texas, Arkansas, Iowa, Wyoming, just to name a few. The Louisiana Purchase has had a huge impact on the United States. Like I said, it's nearly doubled the size, and according to Jerry Curtis and his article, The Importance of the Louisiana Purchase, which was published in 2008, it not only doubled our size, but we gained our ultimate goal of gaining control of the Mississippi River, and we were able to reap the benefits of that and move westward to ultimately go towards manifest destiny, which was move westward, sea to sea. So if there's anything that you guys could take away from this speech, it'd be that in my eyes, and hopefully after you've heard some of the information presented to you, the Louisiana Purchase was one of the greatest events in United States history. It's, like I said, nearly doubled our size, and it ultimately gave us the ambition to move from sea to sea, move westward, and which gives us continental America. So thank you. Have a nice day.
5 minutes and 42 seconds.
Okay.
Is that good, or do we have to redo it?